Hey, what's up? This is Adam Richmond, and you are listening to STS Radio.
Are you ready?
Do I have everybody's attention now?
Welcome to STS Radio.
You just wait and see how far we're gonna go.
Because regular radio fucking sucks.
Welcome to another episode of STS Radio. I'm Andrew Moss. With me, as always, is Bruce Gates.
Woo! What's up?
Not much, man. Not much. Wow, I'm coming in really fucking low. What the shit? There we go. There we go. Fuck you.
Talk closer to the mic.
Talk louder. Let me try a different microphone here. God damn it, man. Seriously, what the shit?
I don't know.
Yeah, so you got nothing.
I got nothing.
You got nothing.
There's too many factors. Too many variables.
Too many variables.
Too much math for my pre-brain to comprehend.
Too many variables. How dare you?
How dare you?
You cocksucker. How dare you?
Son of a bitch. Introducing so many goddamn variables.
Put them up.
Any better or any fucking louder?
I think so. Yeah, I'm coming at a better level here. Okay, excellent. Fucking shit. Well, that's a great way to get things started off, shall we? Let's
a live mic check.
Yeah.
Change rather.
Yeah.
Pit stop at a NASCAR race.
Yeah.
Fuck NASCAR though.
Yeah. Definitely fuck NASCAR.
So how's it going, man? How's it going?
Strikes and gutters, sir, to put it in Lebowski terms.
Nice.
Yeah.
Phrase you've been touting a lot lately.
Yeah, because that kind of sums it up, man. It's strikes and gutters.
You know, sometimes you eat the bar, sometimes you eat you.
Yeah. Well, I ain't never been to France, and I ain't never seen no queen in her damn undies.
As the saying goes.
Yeah.
How's the diet going? I know last time I saw you, which was for the podcast there, the Hollywood Babylon, you were kind of having some trouble.
Yeah, which we'll talk about Hollywood Babylon in a second here. But yeah, it's like I haven't even talked about this on the podcast, but
oh, that's right, you haven't even talked about the diet, right?
Yeah, way to fucking bring that up and spoil that shit. Here I'm just going like, just keep it on the fucking down low. Fucking, somebody sees me like, oh, have you lost weight? Like, no. I'm still fucking fat as ever. You just have bad eyesight. Just be really coy about it and shit. And you're just like, dude, how's the diet going? Like, fuck.
Well, I'm curious to see how shit's going because you're doing the diet, you're doing the yoga, and I just want to see, what's up with you? How you doing?
I haven't done
how you doing?
I haven't done as much of the yoga as I would have liked. It's one of those things like I start doing it, and like maybe halfway through, I'm just like, God, what the fuck? Fuck this. And I'll either like go outside for a walk, or I'll just do something else.
So not really your cup of tea, so to speak.
Not really. Like I'm still trying.
Yeah. As I progressed, I found that my problem was that I just wasn't getting into the fat burning zone or whatever the fuck. So it really wasn't doing much for me. Like, even a 1 hour DDP yoga session, like my calories burned would only be like 100 calories. But then like I spent half an hour on the bike and I burned like 300 calories. So it's like,
yeah,
what am I gonna do here?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
So I still do it like on Fridays with Liz, and on Sunday, last Sunday, I sort of like came up with my own routine. Like I just came into the Zen Den here and put my mat down and just sort of did my own fucking thing and like did the moves that I knew would challenge like me the most and work the areas I wanted to work on the most. And like fuck him, like I don't need his stupid ass sayings and shit. Like I can just do this on my own. Like come up with my own routine basically. So I just kind of set a timer for like half an hour. Like I'm gonna go for half an hour and see how this goes, and that's that. And so that's what I did.
Yeah, did it work?
It worked pretty good, man. I burned like over 200 calories, which with DDP yoga I haven't done in a long fucking time. So
yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I just had to switch it up, or maybe just like you have to Because, I mean, part of the problem that I find with him is that, like, he talks a lot, or there's, like, a lot of pauses, and he just, I don't know, he gets kind of preachy sometimes, so it's just, you sort of want to be like, can you just shut the fuck up and do the workout, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just tell me what move I'm doing next year.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, he's pretty inconsistent sometimes, like, with how he counts or, like, how they do things. There's a really funny one. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but, like, as you do it, you get pretty used to the workouts. You can pretty much memorize them and say them, like, verbatim out loud off of memory.
Squat, drop,
like,
push.
Exactly, because some of it's just fucking hilarious. There's one where, like, there's a fuck-up, and they just let it go. Where they're supposed to do that squat, drop, and push thing, that you do it like 3 times in a row. And so you do the first one, and then you go up 3, 2, 1, or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And then he's like, all right, squat, drop, and push. And the class starts counting, but they weren't supposed to. And they're like, 5, 4, and he's like, I can't hear you. Come on, 3, 2. It's like, oh, shut the fuck up. You weren't supposed to do it. You're just fucking catching for them, you asshole.
You big dummy.
So, I mean, there's certain things that, like, just get frustrating after a while, and for me, I was just like, I can't fucking do this. Yeah, it's just bullshit after a while, exactly. So I was just like, you know what, I'll just ride my bike or do the stationary bike when I'm not going to do that, and I'll do yoga, like, on Fridays, because I do like that it gives you flexibility. So I can see the benefit of doing some of it, but, I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. People out there seem to be getting a good workout well into further levels than I'm into, but I don't know. What can I say? I prefer to ride my bike, personally.
I don't know. It's like, so to go back to this whole fucking, like, diet thing and whatnot, it kind of ties into what we talked about last time.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
On your medication there.
Yeah, the old medication there.
Ow.
Ugh. So just kind of like quick recap as to what it was for those people that maybe didn't listen to the last one. I had gone to see my doctor a couple of months ago, and he diagnosed me as severely depressed. Like, to the point where he's like, look, let's do something about this. He's like, I just want to eliminate, a few things before, because he's like, people that are heavier, so to speak, tend to be more depressed than, thinner people, blah, blah, blah. He's like, what I want to do is I want to try and eliminate the fact that maybe it's, something going on up here, pointing to his head. He's like, you have chemicals in the brain, blah, blah, blah. I just want to eliminate that possibility. And I'm like, all right, whatever, man. So I was on antidepressants for about 2 months. Started seeing a fucking therapist again. And, hey, that's another fucking story. Like, that's another, like, story for another time. But, anyways.
A lost episode, perhaps?
Perhaps. Anyways.
So you're on antidepressants?
Yeah, so I'm on antidepressants and whatnot.
You're not on them any longer?
Not on them any longer. He's like, if they're not doing anything for you, he's like, then we've pretty much just eliminated that it's a brain chemical factor. So he's like, so now we're going to try and get you to lose a couple pounds. I'm like, all right, whatever, let's fucking do it, I guess, whatever.
Did you feel like any happier back when you did like that rapid loss diet? I know you were pretty miserable because of the fact that you like couldn't eat much and like you had to take shit for that and whatever. Like that kind of sucked. But like aside from the misery of being on the diet and whatnot itself, were you overall happier because you were thinner? Do you think?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, because you seem to be like more upset about the fact that like this shit sucks than you were about like, hey, I'm a lot thinner now and that's fucking great and I feel awesome and whatever.
Yeah, like I was running around, I was like, okay, great, I can run, but why would I want to? Like, unless I'm playing a fucking sport or, some guy with a fucking chainsaw is fucking chasing after me, which I don't know why that would happen, but, we gotta put all possibilities out there.
Yeah.
So, I go and see the doctor, when was it? Motherfucker, it was, the 3rd, I think? Yeah, it was on the 3rd.
Of this month?
Yeah, it was June 3rd, yep.
Oh, right.
So, I go to see him, and he says, okay, so here's what we're going to do. He's like, I think you're a perfect candidate for a special diet. I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm like, fuck, this is going to be great. And he goes, it's called the ketogenic diet, something like that.
Ketogenic,
whatever. Something like that. So, he basically says, he's like, it's a high-fat diet. He's like, basically all you're doing is eating meat. I'm like, wait, go on. He's like, you know, it's a high-fat diet. He's like, you knock off carbs and you knock off sugars. He's like, that's what the body breaks down first. It's sugars, carbs, and then fats, because sugars and carbs are a lot easier for it to break down than fats.
Mm-hmm.
So, so he says, you know, if you want to have, like, 3 scrambled eggs for breakfast, he's like, go ahead, have 3 scrambled eggs for breakfast. He's like, you want to snack on something? He's like, snack on pepperoni. And
you were like, ding, 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 ding.
And I'm like, this is going to be awesome. Like, I can snack on fucking pepperoni? That's fucking great. All right, let's do this.
Now, you can have, you know, a good amount of meat and shit, but you do have to be careful with what you're doing, of course. You can't just go, like, whole hog with the meat.
No, I haven't gone, like, whole hog with the meat, so to speak.
Did speak.
Yeah, so, for matter of speaking. But,
you need to be eating, like, you know, some fibrous, you know, leafy greens and shit. And
dude, that's the thing. Like, I don't even think I need, like, any fiber, really. Like, when you don't have a gallbladder, like, hindsight's 20/20, so to speak. So I don't think that's the problem. But yeah, so I started the diet, what was it, Monday the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been 10 days, I'm down 13 pounds.
Nice, man.
Yeah. It would be
awesome.
it would be 18, but my mom kind of fucking, like, just shot that one right in the fucking head.
Oh, yeah, I remember you told me that.
Yeah, it's like I go to the doctor's office, I weighed 297 on their scale, and it was down 3 pounds from the previous appointment. So the doctor's like, hey, you lost some weight, great job. I'm like, I didn't really change anything up, so okay, I'll take it. So I get back to the house, and you know, after a few days of doing it, I'm down to 287 after like 3-4 days.
Nice.
And I'm like, holy fuck, like, you know, I'm telling my mom, like, dude, I lost fucking 10 pounds doing this shit, because, like, she's been like, oh, yeah, we'll make some chicken for you, or, you know, we'll grill up some steak tips, no marinade, because I'm like, it's high fat, like, what part of this are you not getting? She's like, well, you know, I'm just saying you can have grilled chicken, or, I'm like, no, it's one of those diets, like, you want to have a cheeseburger, fucking go ahead and have a cheeseburger, just, you know, no bun.
Right.
Which is fucking awesome, but, you know, it's, I don't think she's getting it, but yeah, she shot it down. I'm like, I'm waiting 287, this is great, I lost 10 pounds already. She's like, no, the doctor's scale's off by 5 pounds. It's like, you can't even let me fucking have this.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like, did you weigh both times on their scale?
Yeah.
Okay,
not
so
on there.
if,
No, when I dropped the 10 pound, no.
Yeah. When you weighed the first time, was that on their scale?
The first time was on their scale, so I had, like, that base weight, yes.
And then when you weighed the second time...
The second time was, like, bathroom scale.
Okay, so your scale is more accurate, so you probably lost more weight.
Really?
Right? I mean, is she saying it's off by what?
5 pounds.
By 5 pounds? Like it registers under 5 pounds?
I think, maybe.
Okay, so you might have only lost, like, 5, but still, I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at in a week.
Yeah, and it's
you actually don't want to lose 10 pounds in a week. That's a lot.
That is a lot, but you know what, man? That would have made me a little bit happier and saying, like, wow, okay, this actually does work. Let me keep going with this. Let's see where it goes.
5 pounds it's fucking working. That's pretty fast, actually. Yeah. They say that you want to lose like 2 to 3 pounds per week at most.
Yeah.
So,
but it's
although I went faster than that a couple times. Not on purpose, but just that's how it fucking was.
And, you know, and I chalked it up to, like, okay, this thing kind of kick-started everything, so I lost a little bit more weight than I wanted to in a week, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, all right, you know, I'm cool with it, but if I'm losing, like, 5 pounds a week every week, I'm like, all right, let's kind of ease back a bit here.
Yeah, totally.
But, yeah, I was a little pissed off about that. I was like, come on, you can't even... It's a small victory, like, regardless, you know, you just let me have this one, you know? Fucking... What the fuck?
Oh, your mom.
I know.
She means well.
Dude, she's like Kitty Foreman from fucking That 70s Show.
I guess.
She's like Kitty Foreman.